Welcome back to Final Fantasy II. That's with a Roman numeral 2.
Mind, actually, I can't see well.
Okay.
You can use one of these two screens I've set up and it should be fine.
Whoops. If I want to do this, I have to hold select first and then press the... Why are you making a lot? Oh, wait. Wrong button. That's why. So, yeah, I'm going to go down to this dock. I'm not really sure why it's pointing me over here.
Is it a story element you're supposed to do soon?
Not that I know of.
Or maybe just something there that hasn't been grabbed yet. May not even be something that you want, it's just... It's something you don't have.
Unless it's just another way to get back to where I'm supposed to go.
Could be.
Because I think I can take either a boat or an airship back. Either way, I'd have
bees.
That's a lot of bees.
There's a queen.
Yes, the queen bee is in charge of these hornets. I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
No, that's exactly how that works. Don't you know anything? Ow, I've been poisoned. So, something I learned about status ailments that's interesting in this game. Your magic defense in this game determines your defense against status ailments. It'll also determine whether or not you... Because you can recover from status ailments automatically in battle. After, In fact, I thought that poison automatically went away after battle. I was wrong. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It can even go away during battles. You will self-heal from any status ailment in this game. Except for, stone and death, for obvious reasons. And that is determined by your magic defense. The higher your magic defense is, the more likely you will get over status ailments during battle. Should be looking for 32 gil, thank you. Anyways, I gotta go and deliver this Mythril that I just got from the mines. Now, I'm not going to be advancing the story, because advancing the story gets Minwoo out of my party, and I won't have him again. And I want to take him through the arcane labyrinths to get his ultimate weapon.
Okay.
Whoops. I actually didn't want to go to this... I needed the ship to go to this landmass, but I didn't want to actually go into that town. I was just kind of like on autopilot while talking. I do want to go back to that town a little bit later, though. And
It's those funky bows again.
I think they do that in Final Fantasy V as well.
Which is just a lazy way of displaying a bow and makes absolutely no sense if you know how a bow works.
It starts out in the correct orientation, just make the string wiggle!
It's like, wouldn't it be cool if the bow flipped around? No, it would not. It would look stupid.
What kind of poundage do you have to use that you lose control of the bow every time you fire? And how are you hitting anything?
How are you hitting anything? You should be hitting yourself 100% of the time.
Well, no, probably just fling off to the left somewhere.
Yeah, it'll fling off.
Assuming you're firing with your right hand on the string, which...
So, you notice how in this weapon shop we just have this vendor right here? Alright, so I talked to this guy who wants to voice Old Man Tobal.
What could you want with me? I'm just an old man.
I want you to Mythril this Mythril.
Oh ho, that's Mythril. I've been waiting for the chance to work this metal for as long as I can remember. Alright, leave the rest to me. Swords, armor, you name it. I'll start pounding it out. It's been too long since I let my hammer ring.
In the anime, is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? The most recent episodes I was watching, one of the characters, the Smith character, is like smithing out a piece of Mythril. He's sitting there for like a good chunk of time, and he's not making a dent in the thing until, he gets in that typical anime, I gotta do this! And it starts working. Like,
you can buy the equipment I made over at the shop counter. This'll keep my hands full. I tell you that. I tell you that.
So notice that there's this new, younger, hipper guy over here that wasn't there before. This is your Mythril merchant. So I'll buy a Mythril sword and a Mythril mace.
This is no normal equipment. We need a whole new guy to sell it to you.
It's probably the best way they could program that, especially back on the NES.
yeah, I mean, programming, adding things to somebody's inventory, it could be done. But then you'd have to scroll or switch, like, pages. That sounds like a lot of work. We'll just make another person.
Yeah.
We'll just drop a second shopkeeper in here.
And this
although, I mean, if they did want to change the inventory, the easiest way to do that would have been to have a person with a larger inventory and just swap the character out.
Yeah. I guess this was also just a way to
not have to scroll or figure out pages, or because you'd end up with a bit too big of an inventory.
Yeah, this guy has Mythril shields, Mythril helms, armor, and gloves. I'm not going to buy any armor today. I'm going to grind for that off screen because, one, it's more expensive than most of the weapons, and two, I'm going to be buying some for all of my party members.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just that town that has new Mythril merchants. I got ambushed literally trying to walk into town.
Yeah, it's like inside the gates of the town. It's like, hornets.
Hornets.
Damn it! Guards!
Oh, wait. I think you scared off that last one when you said guards. He ran. Not every town has a new hit Mythril merch, but...
Mythril bow!
I definitely need that because,
their damage is lower than anyone else's.
Mm-hmm.
A bow made of Mythril. That doesn't sound like the greatest idea to me. I don't see how that's better.
Anyways, let's sell all our old weapons off.
I mean, I guess you could Mythril inlay a wood bow to make it stronger, but it basically just made the poundage like way higher than any human could definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pull a bow that's made of Mythril.
Alright, so I need 700 to get that Mythril axe. I'm holding off on upgrading Guy's weapon because he's been our main damage dealer this whole time. He doesn't need the upgrade so badly.
Yeah, I mean, looking around to him when he starts like not one-shotting everything.
Lots of hornets in this episode.
Well, that's all we run into, really. 0 damage, but poison. 1
I
damage.
think we ran into like goblins at one point before we crossed the river.
Yes, the goblins dressed up as elves.
The elflins. And no, the poison did not stick. The chances of the poison sticking around also depends, I think, on the enemy's magic attack and what they use to poison you with.
This is a weird game.
Okay, no Mythril merchants here. At least not in the weapon shop. I think the armor shop has some, if I can find. That's not the armor shop, that's the armor shop. No, actually the armor shop doesn't have them either. Okay, well, I'm just going to battle enemies until I can afford that Mythril axe, and that'll be this episode.
Okay.
I done one of the arcane labyrinths once off screen with just Mythril weapons, and I barely squeaked by the skin of my teeth. And if I'm going to be doing that recording-wise, I want to
have better armor too.
Well, have the armor too, and be stocked up on potions, ethers. You know, I want to go from barely getting by to I've got this. To I can assure that I'll get this done in this recording.
The one thing that makes them look like goblins to me, other than the fact that they're like oddly thin, is the caps they wear. Those are, at least in some mythology, that kind of cap is very much a goblin cap. So it's kind of just the hat.
Yeah.
They're elves in goblin hats.
Yeah. I mean, they do have the nose, too. I mean, they kind of fit within, like, Harry Potter goblin
Yeah.
criteria.
Oh, well, then I should get a lot of gold when I kill them.
Yeah. I mean, that should be true with any goblin, because they're supposed to be greedy and, like magpies in spindly human form. Okay. That blue bow still doing the flip around.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that its poundage has been increased to superhuman levels.
That makes more sense.
Excuse me.
Orders.
It's like, Furon, did you just blow up? I'm sorry, okay? Jeez. We've been out here walking for how long?
Find a bush. God.
I didn't want to get ambushed by hornets by myself. Actually, after I buy the axe, I'll then go to where the entrance of the
dungeon you're after.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, wait.
No, because you were going to grind it for armor.
Yeah.
So getting there now isn't going to help.
No.
I guess just moving to wherever the best grinding spot is for your off-screening.
I mean, I've got like at least 2 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. It doesn't matter where I grind. I've got more than enough time.
There.
I just want to see. I just want to calculate how much gold I'm going to need.
Okay, I've got a button for that. Where is it? Is it this one? No, that's the save button. Wait. Oh, here it is. Calculator. Why do I have a calculator button?
Because everyone needs a calculator button.
It's right there over the unblock. I don't know why I didn't look there.
Okay, so Mythril Shield, I'm going to need one of those. That's 300. Then I'm going to need 4 Mythril Helms, 4 Mythril Armors, and 4 Mythril Gloves. So Mythril Helms is 300 times 4.
I'm going just to add the helms and armor together, because that comes out to 1,000. And then we just need... that's going to be another 2,000 for the gloves, 300 for the shield.
6,300?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have that. Alright. I know this has been a short episode, but I need to be prepared. And the Arcane Labyrinths will take me a while to get there. So how long has this been?
15 minutes.
Yeah, it's about the length of an old school
YouTube episode.
Yeah. Airship, bye. Excuse me.